These are just normal people that went from zero sales experience all the way to $10,000 to $20,000 per month as high ticket closers within their first year of getting started, doing something that anybody could learn. Honestly, it seems like high ticket closing right now is kind of broken because online companies are desperately looking for good closers and they're willing to pay these massive commissions. And the craziest part is that even though a lot of people have heard of high ticket closing in the past, they're not aware of this recent shift that's happening right now in the market that is changing everything. Nowadays, it's not crazy to expect being able to make 5 figures per month within your first 6 to 12 months of getting started as a beginner. Before I get into that, if this is the first time we met, my name is Paulo Flores. I've been in high ticket space for 4 years. I went from zero to $20,000 per month in my first year, and I've generated more than $4 million in high ticket sales. I've been speaking with a lot of closer leads, like top closers in their teams, but also sales managers and business owners. And here's the shift that's happening right now. Most of us, we are shifting towards hiring and looking to work with beginners rather than with people that have a lot of background experience in traditional sales. Why? Because the people that bring all their background experience in traditional sales into the high ticket space, we end up seeing ourselves, especially myself, I can say this for experience, having to remove a lot of bad habits from them, having to remove a lot of things that don't work in high ticket closing, a lot of salesy patterns, way of speaking that it just creates massive resistance. It's just simply not helpful. Where beginners that have the right drive, the right passion, the right character traits, and they don't have all these bad habits, they are more easier to coach. And that's why nowadays it's not crazy to see, maybe you've already seen them, like beginners, like total beginners being able to make 5, 10, 15, $20,000 per month. And they're not doing anything crazy, but they don't have all these bad salesy habits that people with traditional sales experience have. And that's why this shift of business owners, managers, recruiters, focusing more on people that are more like a blank canvas, it's really, really opening the doors for beginners because nowadays, like if you're a beginner, you have the right character traits and you're committed, you have the right drive, you're going to be more preferred than someone that has a lot of traditional sales background. 100%. So if you get into remote closing, follow these principles. There are more, but I'm going to share with you the three most important ones. Number one, it's a conversation. It's not an audition or an interview. One of the biggest mistakes that we see with people that come from traditional sales is that, I don't know, they cast this interview, audition kind of vibe that just breaks everything. It creates unnecessary tension, that creates massive self resistance. People see through that. So you need to be on the side of it's just a conversation between two human beings. Number two, principle number two is full detachment. The biggest bad habit that we need to remove from people that come from a sales background is what they call the commission breath. They're so salesy and they're so attached to the sale that just contaminates the entire conversation. Like you are not there to make a sale, you are not there to close everybody. You are there as a filter, and that's why high ticket closers are seen as advisors rather than salespeople, because you are truly a filter of who's a good fit and who's a bad fit. We don't care if you're a good fit or a bad fit. We're just gonna ask questions. We're going to engage in a conversation, and I'm going to allow you to be you. And based on who you are, your goals, the issues, the character traits, I will tell you if we're in alignment or not. Full detach. I'm not attached to the sale. Game changer. Number three, and this is key, and this is what we do in our methodology, and the best mentors that I've learned this from, they all follow this principle, and it's called it's self-reflective. The most potent way of influencing someone or influencing a crowd is by having them get to the conclusion of a decision, not by you telling them the decision. You facilitating a process and asking questions and leading them to the truth, and then based on the truth they have to make the decision by their own. That's why we call it's self-reflective. We invite a space to think and to come up with the answers. Of course, if someone just like, I don't know, I never thought about it and they've just been thinking about it for a while, of course we're going to help them come up with answers, but we're not going to force any answer. And that is key. Now, okay, how do you take advantage of this shift in the market so that you can actually start making money with high ticket closing? Okay, within 4 to 6 months, which is totally attainable. Very, very simple. The first 2 months, take it for training. Learn the framework. It's going to be a framework. It's not a script, but it's not like winging it. We have our own, which is called cognitive behavioral dialogue, that is in alignment with these three core principles, but there are more. If you want us to dive deeper and you want me to break this down deeper, just put down in the comments the word CBD and let us know what it is that you want to know. More than happy to create more content around it. Once you've gotten yourself to a minimum viable level of skill after 2 months, then don't wait until you're perfect because you'll never be at that place. Start getting into the market and give yourself another month, 30 days is more than enough to start partnering with companies to start doing their sales for them. You're not going to find the perfect company in the first go. So that's why it's like go and take action, go start getting into the market. And if you find in your first go, great. Because as a high ticket closer, you only have one client. With one client, you can hit your goals and make 5 figures per month. In month 3 or month 4, you're already going to be monetizing this skill. You're already going to be making money from your skill. And then as you get results for your client the first month, second month, then your income is going to grow from there to a point where in the month number 4, 5, and 6, if you're in the right company, if you follow this journey properly with the right skills, you're going to be making anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 per month. 100%. That's pretty much it. One skill, one client. If you want to know more about high ticket closing, how all of this works, I'm going to put a video here where I just break it down. I dive deeper. So if you want to know more, I'll see you there.